Is this ever a full keep? Maybe this is the keep.
I see you've brought guests.
It'd be really easy for me to play all three of these next turn, right? But like not in the order that I would want to. So let's play this for now. Then next turn we can go this coin, this, right? And that'll be pretty good.
Wonderful to see you.
Wonderful to see you. Why would you pet my Kindling Elemental like that? He's just a nice Kindling Elemental. Ba-doop-doo. Alright. Now we have a juicy board. Now my opponent can cower in terror at the full juiciness of this board. That's what I think. But think about it, if you just don't attack for a turn, you can make up for the fact that you didn't attack by attacking once. The AFK thing, yeah. It's the perfect minion. Well, okay, so we want to play a lot next turn. Wait, if you played an elemental, okay, it's not for how many you've played. I will freeze this face. I guess I'll draw first. Chat. But yeah, I'll freeze this face. My opponent can just be upset about it if they really want to. Zukama-chan. I am the Zukama-chan. Uh-oh. Set sail for Scrumbus, chat. I do this. And yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. We do that, and then we're happy. Happy as clams. You want my drink druid list, huh? Well, you can just enjoy it. Get out there. Give him the old drinkaroony. Show him what for. Show him what for. That is a puffer fist. Don't do it. It's exactly as rude as I expected it to be. Breakdance? Interesting. Oh, this is like 40 pirates, right? The popularity of 40 pirates is kind of funny. There you go, Tainted Remnant. I'm kind of running out of stuff, right? Like, I'd really like to draw either Elemental Allies or Book of Specters here. If I drew Overflow Surger, I could... oh, there's Lamplighter. Huh. We just go face with it, right? So, play this. Play this. And then next turn is lethal, provided... stuff happens. But yeah, we can do that so that we can Overflow Surger for big scrumpies if that's what we draw. Oh, is this also a Magatha deck? There should maybe be a Magatha in here. Wait, did Puffer first get nerfed on rotation? It did. It did. What will my opponent do here? They've already played enough pirates? That's kind of crazy. There's a lot of pirates to have played already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they only need 7, right? So like they swung with the whatever it's called. Oh my. Well, are we about to lose our whole our elemental chain? Because that would be brutal. That'd be a disaster for the March fans. Fly true, Tainted Remnant. Unlucky. It does put us pretty close, though. Like, if they can't clear all this. Lamplighter, good top deck. Any element, well, I mean, like, Book of Specters is the best top deck at this point, but... Oh, no. So they can make 2... Oh, did they make a whoopsie? Now they can't possibly clear both of the elementals, right? AFK versus a big Scrumbus. Hey, Necrodan.
Can this wait?
Can this wait? Can it? Alright, is it a coin elemental allies angle? Do that and this, followed by Shale Spider the next turn. Renathal Scrumbus, like, yeah. Oh, that's not the Demon Seed. That's not the Demon Seed at all. That's not the Demon Seed at all, chat. They just need to reprint Elemental Evocation, and this deck is the nuts, yeah. They need to keep printing more LE Evos. Functional copies with different names, it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. I hate that when they bring cards back, it's not with different arts. Like, how sick would it be if, like, there were new arts and then you could, like, show up with your really old swag cards, just like in real card games. I have played... I guess I don't really want to set up draw with that thing for next turn, right? So I'll just put this out. And then next turn, we can play all those 1 costs and set up a big draw turn. Even then, do I really want to? Fizzle, huh? I see you have the perfect hand, worth already fizzling. So, okay, I think I'm gonna just do this for now. And next turn will be my big hand dump plus stuff turn, I guess. Kazakis, oh my goodness, my opponent is based. My opponent is actually just based on a true story. A true story of me loving this card. I approve. 2 Martian thumbs up. 1 potato thumb down. I wonder if they chose the perfect thingamajig. I can play so many of these this turn. I kind of want to now. Only 4. Too bad. A whirlwind of flavor. Alright, I played 4, so this is going to draw 5 cards. Perfect. Use your scary thing to destroy my board and see what happens. You won't. Is Brand too slow for Lamplighter? I don't know. Super don't know. Maybe we do need it. I was expecting my opponent to clear more of this, but I guess that's just how Kazakis works. Burp, 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 burp. Okay, in the interest of not letting our elemental chain die, I think I'm gonna ping one of these. That way I can ping again and play something else. Filling the board completely is a little risky, huh? By the way, I see people criticizing Lamplighter because they hate burn, but elemental cards were going to waste without it. Would you agree? I think I am so fatigued with Hearthstone nerfs that I just don't even I don't even resonate like with the thought of nerfing Lamplighter so early. Alright, hopefully we put on enough pressure that our opponent is scared to stuff. Actually, like, I should have done the math first and played something different, maybe? Oh, they're just gonna leave. Alright. Oh, we were pretty close to losing our to losing our board here. I think Darkside's way cooler.
This wait?
Jedi's Annihilate? Well, the coolest character in Star Wars is Darth Vader, and the second coolest is the Emperor, so now you have the facts. Now everyone has the facts. Unite the Murlocs. Oh my goodness. We found a fellow potato, chat. I can play this next turn as long as I do it like this, so I guess that's what I'm doing. It's not worth greeting it out. Which side would I join IRL? I am full dark side. Alright. Alright. Big fan of letting your passions completely dictate your actions. I would absolutely be a light side person in real life, but the dark side people are my favorite part of Star Wars because it's fiction. Thing is, there are like 2 Siths and 10,000 Jedis. Yeah. Siths OP. You only need 2 of them. There aren't 10,000 Jedi anymore, are there? Let's see. I could try to do a big draw with this thing. Picking up pace. Wow, it's gonna be so much draw. There's the dwarves. This is like this seems like an appropriate fight, you know what I mean? Elemental Mage versus Murloc Shaman. We both brought similar tools. Except mine are better. Wow. Oh, the blunder. Here we go. Here we go. We need to open up more board space so we can do this thing. Alright, Scargill into Megafin. This is how you know this deck is cracked, alright? My opponent is about to take me to school. They're big old Murloc. You know what's funny is if they'd had like a Flirtle Toxin here, they might have actually just destroyed me. There's a very real chance I couldn't come back from that. Okay. Well, I think I want to play this. I will always draw an evocation this turn, right? So I could try to evocation this. I don't know. Maybe I don't even want to play this. Maybe I want to get rid of this thing. And get rid of this thing. Then we can freeze this. Draw our funny cards. And fill the board with this. Seems decent. Oh, we could even... Here, okay, I did this in a bad order, I guess, but... I'll still do it in the right order now. No. Yeah, it was the wrong order. But anyways, we're good. We're good. Because like the Glacial Shard could have a +1/+2 on it. You just would have had to use the LE evocation on this. Small error for a small something. Uh-huh. I guess we just learned who's the lampiest. Whee! I know it was lethal on board. But we, you know, sometimes you just gotta play Lamplighter, you know what I mean? This is a weird keep. That's my story on the weirdness level of this keep. But I've done it, and sometimes you just gotta done it. With a cherry on top. Brr, 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 brr. That's a good top deck. A whirlwind of flavor. Oh my. It appears we have taken the damage, chat.
Oh, you built this for me?
Wee. No. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. With a cherry on top. Okie dokie. Here we go. This song is 12 years old. How does that make you feel? How does that make me feel? Makes me feel like a whirlwind of flavor, I'll say that much. A whirlwind of flavor. Oh, wow. That's a lot of elementals.
Oh, you built this for me? Nice to meet you.
Forward, my warriors. What are my favorite and least favorite tribe? I think I'm indifferent to pirates. I guess my favorite would be dragons. I like to play dragon decks, that's fun. And part of that is because dragons aren't usually just fill your deck with all the best dragons. It's usually like you have a dragon package. I like packages of minion types more than I like full decks completely dedicated to them. Then what else? What would be my least favorite? Man, it might be elementals. I do think that, like, you know, there was the Baron's Elemental Shaman. I really liked that. I liked that a lot. I liked the elemental package that went with the Galakron Shaman. That was fun. So elementals has been done right before, but usually they miss so hard, you know what I mean? So there, it makes no difference whether I make play this or this as far as filling the board, right? Yeah, it's just gonna autofill the board anyway, it's fine. So yeah, I do this, and I ping that. And then we have an army. Look at our army. Look how funny it is. Maybe Quillbore? It's because they've never had support? I don't know. Too often, they kill a class with an elemental set when it takes 2 good ones. Yeah. Okay, I'm still at 7 damage. Where's that Bran? Think we're ever gonna get that Bran clip? Okay. Wow, wow, wow. I am impressive, thank you. Oh my goodness, chat. That is a fancy feast if I've ever seen one. Super necessary, obviously. Whap. Whap. How often do you play against players who just copy your decks? More often today than usual.
Can this wait?
But also, like, I made a lot of decks pre-expansion and played them all this expansion. I don't usually do that. I usually like make a bunch of decks and then play like 1 or 2 of them and then switch off entirely and do other stuff. But I actually played everything that I thought of this time, so I guess it was just like more likely to happen. I don't think any of those are my ideal keeps, so I'm gonna toss them. That's my story about that. Flame Revenant. I think if I don't get a second 1 or 2 cost elemental, I'm just gonna do this on turn 1 and be sad that I skip out on a Lamplighter activator. Very good. Also, all the wild player base is here in chat. That's true. Yeah, so it's dwindling. Dwindling number. Uh-oh, chat. Chat. I might. Oh, you know what? Worst case scenario, I can just play Lamplighter. It's fine. And then we can do that afterwards. Okay, so that's it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully, I don't have to play Lamplighter. It's not Lamplighter time. Also, I keep, like, you know how there's that character in The Boys, Lamplighter? Every time I hear Lamplighter, I think of it. Okay. Yeah, why don't I play that now? Why don't I play that now, chat? What then? Why don't we fill our board with a bunch of scrumbos? Same, nice. Threads of Despair. Oh my goodness, the cheating is just off the charts as usual. How do people go to sleep at night? Given how much cheating there is. Just play that, right? Good deal. Are you not entertained? Is that what it said? Are you a gladiator? Is that who you are? Is that who you are?
You have earned an eternity.
Well, I'm glad we played the Elemental Allies while we could. It was so sad when we found out that this didn't work the way we wanted to with the plagues. Like all the spells still happen. I'm gonna do this. It's a bit of a waste of the discount. Maybe I won't do it. I'll do this next turn, I guess. Just do this now. Have a big old chonko board. To be fair, you put threads in that deck. Listen, when I do something, it's not cheating. When I do it, when I do something, it's like furthering the goals of the Martian funny. But when somebody else does something, that same thing, it's cheating because it ruins me. All right. Pretty clear standards, honestly. I think pretty objective, good standards too. There's our Bran, and we have Lamplighter. Look at all of that. Look at all of it go. Okay. I think we're just gonna lamplight you into oblivion next turn. That's my big prediction. Will Book of Spectres discard Plague? No, it will not. Because it's cast when drawn. You draw it first, then discard it. And so in between it being drawn and it being discarded, it casts because it casts when it's drawn. Draw a second Lamplighter and really hit him? I think I might need to. I wasn't expecting to clear all this. My goodness. Look at all that. Where are we at? Yeah. I guess I could do this, right? So 6... No, it's not math. It's not math at all. We really will have to just top deck the other one. So yeah, I guess we just do like this first. Ah, sick. Oh no, I drew the Frost Plague. I didn't even think about that. Oh no. There's the other Lamplighter though. I will do this, and then I will do this. My opponent can just cower. But yeah, next turn we'll give him the old lamp. We'll lamp him real good, if you know what I mean. You really like Ghoul's Knight? Ghoul's Knight is pretty cool. It's cooler than I thought it was gonna be. Do you ever play against Silence Priest? Rarely. But yes, sometimes. Beep. Boop. Alright, get ready for the lampening. We're gonna really light them up, if you know what I mean. Spaghetti in flames. We. Could this be the deck of all time? You know what's probably better and wild than this? It's the same thing, but you make it in Rogue instead of this. One more long one, or maybe a couple short ones. Then I'll go eat my lunch. Not be as hungry as I am. Beige Eagle. Meta Tyrant Elemental Mage strikes again. Too true. Too true. I kinda like this. Would like it better if some stuff was happening. I'd like another 1-drop, right? Like I want to play this on 3 to set this up. Or something. Oh, there's a 1-drop. Sick. So do that into that, and then we'll have like a really crazy turn 3 with a bunch of elementals. And then we'll draw a bunch on turn 4. It's the perfect plan. And plan ruined. Plan officially ruined. It's over, chat. Oh, you built this for me? I guess I'll just do this next turn. Is it summoned? Played. Brutal. Can I just say, I am shocked and appalled that acclaimed wild streamer MartianBuu has not played the diversified decklist known as Aggro Shadow Priest that is currently playing not one but two new cards from the most recent set, Perils of Chungus. You know what, Guten Tag, I'm a frog? You're right. You know, you're right to call me out on this. I'd like to apologize to all my fans and all the Scrumby for this disastrous mistake. Alright, we got both of those LE Evos. Is this active? It won't be if I do this. Am I chillin'? I can also just play this and draw two cards, but that seems like a waste. I think we'll vibe. I think we'll just vibe. Now that I've made the next YouTube video, my work here is done. Consider me Scrumby no longer. Unlucky. Unlucky. We lost a good Scrumbo. Hang on, it's a rocky spaghetti. Oh, I could just do that again.
Gaze upon my light.
You gaze upon my might. Coming in here telling me to gaze at stuff. Gaze whatever I want. Alright, well, this is drawing a lot now, isn't it? Feel like Martian playing nothing but Shadow Priest for a whole stream would kill his soul. I mean, I don't mind playing Shadow Priest. It would, like, you know, chat might try to kill my soul. Are we gonna get the Wailing plus the Lamplighter? Is it already Jover? Not the elements combined. I see. Well, now I'm thinking a Freezy Elemental would be alright. I think that would be alright here. There's the Freezy Elemental. There's our Freezy friend. Alright, so we freeze that. And we'll boop that. And we'll hope it's enough. We'll hope it's enough to live. Oh no. I think I lost. A wandering mind, perhaps. You like watching OP metadecks? Cool. I think I'm gonna risk it more often. Like, now that I've realized, now that I've been able to cut short my editing time by like 90%, I can post more often, which means the bar for a deck to be in a video is lower. Priest guy? I don't think you're a priest. I think you're a death knight. That's my opinion. That's what I think is happening here. How'd you end up cutting your editing time? I did an experiment to see how much it would affect my viewership if I didn't edit out as much mid-game as I had been, and just do like cut out, you know, the beginning and end of each game and then putting them in. And it did not appear to affect viewership hardly at all. So That's very good because it means I can post longer videos and I can post more often without it, like, you know, like editing like I was is like a 7+ hour task most of the time. And that's before we get into rendering, uploading, making my thumbnail, and setting all that stuff up. So it's a huge vibe killer. I could feel myself enjoying, like, if I still was editing now like I used to, I wouldn't be having fun right now, but I'm having fun right now because the looming task of editing isn't, you know, dragging over my head. Less editing equals longer video time. There's that, but also, like, before I was very limited to how long I could make it because each game adds more editing time. So, like, if I go to an hour, instead of taking, you know, 7 hours to edit, it becomes, you know, often a 9 or 10 hour project, depending, you know. Whereas if I'm Whereas if I don't have to do all that, I can put more games into a video. So, like, yeah, there's more, like, stupid stuff. Like, there's a little bit more dead space. There's throat clears and stuff that I would have taken out otherwise. But it also, like, I'm not limited to how much I can tolerate editing. I can just put more games in. Hey, Mars, just lost to you a moment ago. GG's wise. Have you ever considered hiring an editor? I'm not highly successful enough to be able to consider that at the moment. I would need Marshy channel would need to be popping off, and then, you know, I could justify that, but not cost second for it. Anyways, like, I don't know that I would even want to unless I move off of gameplay vids. Goodbye, my sweet 2-3. All right, priest guy. Was there, like, nothing to trade that into? Would have done so much more damage. They made a little oopsie oopsie. Little whoopty whoopty oopsie doop. Oopsie whoopty doop. Goodbye, my 4-1. Here we go. Beep, beep, boop. You would have shame conceded there. No shame. I what is it called? Admire them. What is some good easy deck to climb right now? Oh, Pirate Rouge. Pirate Rouge. Same one it's been for millennia. For these last eons. Well, it's unfortunate that I don't have a 1 cost in my hand. So, are we just not lethaling this turn? I need a 1 cost to play, and I don't have it. Ba 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 ba. Picking up pace. Beep, beep, boop. Someone hit me with yelling yodeler after I left Eliza on board for a turn, and you're traumatized. Oh no. Did you play any hunter decks today? No, but I think that's next on the menu. Like, I'm not going to play any more today after this deck, but like when I stream next. Do you think you would play Granite Forgeborn in this deck if you could? Oh, that's the discount your hand and deck one? Probably, yeah, for sure. That would be very helpful. I'd love to play that. I dare you to do it. See what happens. See what happens. You won't. You won't.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Great harvest, eh, Pa? I'll show you. I'll show you what for. Now we get to play both of them. 7 and then 8. Beep. Boop. Marshy, does Hearthstone make straight to wild sets like Horizon sets? They did once. And everyone loved it, except for the people who didn't love it, which is most everyone. It's a shame, because I think the concept would have been really well if like, you know,
people that actually play wild had been involved in its creation.
But the you know, it had some upsides. That's kind of mean. Like, it's also mean and assumptuous what I just said. So I guess, like, what I really want from that is and this is kind of a disaster for me, huh? I do think the execution on it was poor. It's unfortunate. And I guess we're just playing this next turn, most likely. Oh, you know what? I do wish that I had played this instead of that, because then I could have played this and then that and gotten more guys. All right. Whoops. Now I have to use this, which I might not. I might just jam this. Really sucks that they probably won't do one again because of solely the Shadow Bomber buff and nothing else. Wow. I think they just, like, I don't know. It didn't, like... didn't work out for anyone, I don't think. This hand is terrible. Do I play this and this just in case we top deck Unchained Gladiator? I don't think holding on to them does anything, so, like, there's some nice upside. Why not Elemental into AMD into Sugar? Huh? Floorkeeper Polecout seems rude. Seems a little rude to me. This will be 5 things. Beep boop. Beep boop. Well, I'm not sure what you're like. I'm not sure how to interpret your question there, my friend. But I'll just go ahead and assume it's because skill issue.
Turn down that racket.
Turn down that racket, birds. All right, now you show up. Thanks, man. Thank you for showing up just in time. I'll take it though. Beep, 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 boop. All right, I'm ready for Lamplighter, maybe. Or am I? I'm probably not. What I want is another one of these. No, don't steal my guy. That's my guy. Get your own. What are you doing? What are people doing over there? What are they doing to me? Oh, sick. Are you not entertained? I'm not. Thanks for asking. I will... Pretty good, pretty good.
Wonderful.
Wow! I haven't actually like fully looked at these yet.
You can't beat me.
You can't beat me.
Gonna be rich.
Reynolds. Whoops. Burr, 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 burr.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The light guides you.
The light guides me. Ooh, you love to see the Bwamsamdi. Look at that. Where's my lamplighter? How does the interaction between Soulbound, Ashtongue, and OTK work? The good way. The way you want it to. It's stuff like Always Bigger Jermonger where it doesn't work. What does her threaten? It was like, you can't beat me. Yeah. Yeah. Chat, where in the world is my lamplighter? What's going on with that? Why does it have to be this way? Lamplighter? There's Lamplighter. Hey buddy. Excuse me, this thing. But yes, we will be doing this. And this. Wow. Finish him. Birds and Scrumby. Wow, 10 damage over. I think the elemental mechanic is the worst of the minion type mechanics in Hearthstone, and I think it's especially bad the way that it was implemented this expansion. Having to have played an elemental the turn prior is so limiting. It really encourages you to stack your deck full of elementals instead of making a deck that plays optimally and well, you know what I mean? And the play experience of playing against Scar and Lamplighter is you watch your opponent play terrible cards for a bunch of turns and then they just blow you up out of the water, you know? I don't actually think that's that much better to play as the elemental in that situation, although I did have a lot of fun playing this mage deck. Part of that is because Wild has a few more elementals, so the average elemental that you're playing is a lot less stupid. So yeah, I think especially the ones that require you to always play an elemental from turn 1 all the way until the end of the game, I think those are especially bad. That means you can't afford to put hardly anything in your deck that isn't an elemental, because the turn you miss it, your whole deck falls apart. I do think it was pretty fun in the Barons, and part of that is there weren't that many elementals that wanted you to play an elemental the turn before. It was like a couple of payoffs and it was only for the turn before, and the rest of them were either decent elementals or just wanted you to play other elementals on board. So like the Wailing Elemental just wanted you to play elementals after it. Kindling sets up your elementals to be cheaper. And then you had the 5-cost one that turned something into a frog, and that one required you to play an elemental before. So like you could splash an elemental package, which is how it manifested in Wild. Galakron Shaman had an elemental package, and I think that's where I want minion type packages to be. I don't want it to be like Pirate Rogue or these elemental decks where you just have to stack your whole deck with the same minion type and have the deck basically build itself for you. It's cool when you have a few highly synergistic members of a package that you can just put into other decks. Murlocs and Shaman have been a good example of that in Wild. So you had the Flurgle Tox Ice Fishing package, Then that extended to the Scargill Clownfish Mutanus package, and there were a lot of Murlocs in Shaman for a while, but it was a package of it. So you had a lot of other cards that you could kind of think about and optimize. And the Murloc package was a nice springboard for coming up with other things. So you could like include that package, and it was really powerful. And because of how powerful it was, it enabled a lot of other strategies. If you look at this elemental package, you don't have room to do anything else. There's no like optimizing other than deciding which elementals meet the bar to enable your lamplighter. So anyways, if I was gonna fix this type of thing, at least for standard, I'd either have fewer things that demand I play an elemental the turn before, like it was in Barons, or I'd have the effects require you meet a threshold of having played elementals on previous turns. For example, if you've played elementals on 3 previous turns, do this or that. That way, you only have to put in enough elementals that you can consistently play one on 3 separate turns and then play your payoff. You don't have to like make sure that you have one every single turn for the whole duration of the game to enable something that's disproportionately powerful.